Hello everybody. Today we're going to be focusing on the outer hips. So the outsides of your hips here. This is an area that can get quite tight. So I encourage you to really feel into your body and to take things at your own pace today. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. Have a strap, a resistance band, or a towel nearby because we're going to be using that to work on the legs a little bit. So have your hands behind your back and push your hands into your mat to lift your spine. So as we center, we want to start with a nice and tall spine. As you center the hips, grounding them into the mat, starting to close your eyes, noticing what's around you, noticing the sensations that come up. And then you can gently rest your hands on your knees, softening the shoulders, with the eyes closed, starting to tune inwards. As you focus on your breath, think of lengthening up through your spine as the breath travels up. And then as you exhale, allow the spine to stay tall and let the breath sink deep all the way down into the belly. Start to bring your palms into your heart center. Take a soft inhale to the top of your chest and exhale, bow your forehead to your heart. We release the thinking brain, the forebrain, to the deep wisdom that lies in our hearts. Release the hands to your knees, lift your chin, and then open your eyes. Okay, let's start lying flat on your back. Have the strap next to you, and then just relax the body here. Let the legs run long, let the arms run by your sides. So you're in a Shavasana position. Now slide the feet to the edges of the mat, and then bring the arms over your head and place them on the floor. So your whole body is in this X-shaped position. Slide the feet out wide, edges of the mat, and also slide the arms out to the edges of the mat. From here, can you stretch the fingertips towards the back of the room and kick and extend the heels forward. So you want to lengthen the arm bones long, lengthen the leg bones long, full body stretch. Imagine somebody pulling you in two opposite directions. Stretch well. Good, and then release. Now slide your feet together to touch, and also slide the arms together to touch. Now can you hook your thumbs and think of pulling your thumbs apart, spreading your fingers wide. Now flex the feet and kick the heels forward. So as you kick the heels forward, can you extend from the inner groin to the inner knee to the inner heel? So the whole leg's long. Arms, can you think of extending the inner arms long? Pull the arms back, kick the heels forward, stretch. Good, and then release. Bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest. You can hold your wrists and then gently roll the body side to side. So preparing the outer hips, preparing to lengthen, to soften this gripping that we all hold in. Interlace the fingers over your right shin and extend the left leg forward. Now with the left heel, can you think of kicking the left heel forward? flex the left foot, curl the toes towards you. Now the right knee, pull it close to your right shoulder, all the way to your right shoulder. And as you extend the left heel forward, can you pull the right knee closer to your right shoulder? You want to expand the space between your left heel and your right knee. Good. Switch sides, left knee into your chest, right leg out in front of you. Extend the right leg forward, stretch well, and pull the left knee into your chest. Pull the left knee into your chest. That's it. Extend well, expand the space between the right heel and the left knee. Breathing deep, breathing well. Good, release. First side again. Right knee into your chest, left leg forward. Okay, now coming right back into that pull, hold it here. Now can you bring the right knee over towards the left? So we're crossing into a spinal twist. Right knee crosses over towards your left side. Can you keep both shoulder blades on the floor? And can you keep the hip in line with the knee? So the hip bone here and the knee over here are in one straight line. Breathe deeply and hold. Now can you bring the right inner knee to touch the floor? Come back to center, hug the knee into your chest, and then release. Left side, left knee into your chest, hug the left knee into your chest. Extend well, then bring the left knee over towards the right as you cross and twist for a spinal twist. Now the left inner knee, can you make it touch the floor? Can you keep the left hip bone and the left knee in one line? Keep it in one line. It's okay if it doesn't touch the floor, but that's the direction we want to go in. Come back to center, very nice. Pull the knee into your chest, and then release. Hug both knees into your chest. Figure 4, right ankle over left knee. From here, you want to thread the arm through the gap, and then hug the left knee, interlace the fingers, and pull the left knee into your chest. As you pull the left knee into your chest, can you push the right knee out? So your legs are making a figure 4 shape. Flex the right foot and imagine stepping on something to your right, to your left. So the foot here, flex, and I'm pushing it this way. Pull the left knee in closer and hold. Good, and then rest, release. Switch sides, left leg, left ankle over right knee, figure 4. Thread the arms through, flex the left foot. Imagine stepping on something to your right. Now pull the right knee into your chest as you push the left knee out. So pulling and pushing creates resistance. And with this resistance, we get the stretch. There's direction for the body parts to move in, and we can feel the muscle engagement start to work. Release both knees into your chest. Right side figure 4 again. Thread the arms through. See if you can go just a little bit deeper, but you also want to keep the hips relaxed. So no excessive clenching or holding or gripping. Come back to center. Don't release yet. Now can you slide the right knee over your left knee? So this is your Supta Gomukhasana, reclined Gomukhasana with the legs, with the knees stacked. Hold on to your ankles, and with the ankles, draw the knees closer into your chest. Can you relax the right outer hip? Breathe into those areas that you may feel resistance or tension. Pull the knees in closer even more. And it's also okay if your knees don't completely stack, but I want you to notice if you can feel the right outer hip. So like this area, right outer hip. That's the area we're targeting for this pose. Come back to center, knees to chest, release. Left side figure 4. Thread the arms through, hug the right knee into your chest. Come back to center. Now slide the left knee on top of the right. Catch onto the ankles, and with a gentle pull, start to draw the knees closer to your chest. Should start to feel the sensation in the left outer hip. Draw the knees into your chest. Breathing deeply, breathing well. Can you soften the shoulder blades into the mat? Can you allow the lower back to be flat? Come back to center, knees to chest. Extend the legs forward, straight legs, release. Shavasana shape. Okay, now bend your knee, right knee, hug the right knee into your chest. Take your strap, and with the strap here, I have this big and wide belt loop. If you have a resistance band, it'll be the same, but if you're using a towel, try to get this shape with whatever you have. I'm going to take this, so this strap or band, and then I'm going to put it over my right arch, so right arch of my foot, and then you extend the right foot up towards the ceiling. Supta Parangustasana, this pose is called. Can you flex the right foot and push it forward and up? So the direction is forward and up towards the ceiling. Now, extend the ankle bone. So the ankle bone here wants to be long. And then can you push the front of your thigh towards the back of your thigh and pull the muscles up your knee. So this right here, all of the muscular engagement gives you all of the awareness you need to be able to move safely in the knee joint with the legs straight. Hold here, keep engaging everything. Left thigh heavy on the floor, flex the left foot. Keeping everything you have here, can you draw the leg closer towards your head? Draw the leg closer towards your head. Soften the shoulders and deepen the breath. Come back to center. Okay, now both ends of your belt loop, can you hold it in the left hand? So left hand holds the strap. Right hand, let's place it on the right thigh. Right hand, place it on the right thigh. Okay, now from here, open your right leg towards the left. Open your right leg towards the left. But can you keep the hip and the heel in one line? So I only want you to go down just as far as you can. Can you push the right thigh forward? Can you pull the right knee muscles up? So the muscles of the right knee, can you pull them up to open the back of your knee? To keep that straight. Let the leg come down. Let the leg come down any amount. Any amount. So no need to touch the floor. Just notice. Notice the right outer hip. Notice any tightness or any pulling. Can you breathe into it? Come back to center. Bend the knee and then release. Switch sides. Hug the left knee into your chest. And then take your strap. Let's place the belt loop on top of the left arch and you extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Okay, let's set up the alignment first. So flex the left foot and then extend through the ankle bone. So the direction is forward. So think of kicking forward and then send the foot up towards the ceiling. Yeah. And then can you pull the muscles up your left knee and push the front of your left thigh forward? So you should really feel the back of the left knee start to open. Now from here, shoulders grip into the mat. Shoulder blades heavy on the mat as you pull the left leg closer to your head. Extend the left leg closer to your head. Good. Really working the left leg, but only going to where you can feel the stretch. We want to hit the end range, your end range for today, without this sensation of overstretching or over pulling or overdoing it. So can you find the balance? What is your end range? What is your version of enough? Come back to center and stay. Now both ends of the strap in the right hand. Left hand to your left thigh. Can you push that forward? Now lower the left leg over towards your right. Can you align the hip with the heel? Lower the left leg even more towards the right without collapsing. Lower the left leg even more. Feel the stretch from the left outer hip to the left outer knee to the left outer heel. Keep on lowering. Keep on extending. Really feeling into it. Okay, come back to center. Bend the knee and then release. Release the strap, hug both knees into your chest. And then when you're ready, slowly roll up. We're going to come into your downward facing dog. So in your downward dog, we want the hands to be shoulder width apart. Feet are also hip width apart. And the legs stretch straight. Arms are long. Spine is long. Breathing deeply into your body. Bring the right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Can you try to stack the two hip bones on top of each other? And send the right knee up towards the ceiling. So we're opening the hip here. Step the right foot forward, in between your hands. Back knee to the floor. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Extend the arms up and then lean back slightly. So we're doing a slight back bend here, working a bit to the hip flexors. Hands back to the floor. Now from here, can you wiggle your right foot towards the left? Coming into pigeon pose. So wiggle the right foot towards the left side of your mat and then lower the shin bone to the floor. So your shin bone is parallel to the mat. Now come down, sit down as far as you can on the mat. Now if this is a lot on your right outer hip, you can take a block or take any towel or cushion or pillow and place it underneath your right hip. Otherwise, sit into your pose. Feeling the sensation in the right hip, right side of your hip. If it's okay for you, you can come down to your elbows. You can go a step further, walk the hands forward, forehead to the floor. Slowly coming back up, hands to the floor. Push back, downward dog. Start to walk the feet out. Downward dog, full stretch. Left leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, open the hip. Now try to stack the sit bones on top of each other. And try to spin the left knee up towards the ceiling. Really opening the hip. Extending the arms, spine is long. Step the left foot forward in between your hands. Back knee to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Reach up, look up. Extend the inner arms long and firm the shoulder blades into your upper back as you extend. Hands to the floor. Now wiggle your left foot over towards the right. And then allow the left shin to rest on the mat. From here, you can just walk the back knee back and then untuck the toes, sink the hips towards the floor. Now in pigeon pose, can you square your hips? Can you roll the right outer hip forward? And then you can stay if you feel a lot already, or you can lower it onto your elbows. Keep the spine straight, keep the spine tall. And then walk the fingertips forward as much as you can, if that's an option you're taking today. Slowly come back up to center. Stepping back, downward dog. Bring your knees to the floor. Okay, come into a cat-cow position. And then from here, you're going to swing the left leg behind your right knee. And then we're going to sit and recline all the way back. So sitting onto the floor with 2 sit bones heavy on the floor. If the sit bones don't touch the floor, you can also sit on a block. Both knees stacked. Inhale, arms reach up. Lengthen. And then hinge forward. So hinge forward any amount. You might feel a lot in the outer hips, but can you think of pulling the outer hips back as you reach the spine forward? You can bring your hands to the floor. Keep walking the hands forward, but push the sit bones back. Head can come down to your knees. Walk the hands forward. Keep the right sit bone heavy on the mat as you extend the spine long. Keep on walking forward. Keep extending the spine long. Keep breathing deeply. Come back to center. Now slide the right knee up towards the ceiling and then place the right foot flat on the floor outside the left knee. We're coming into a twist. Right hand comes to the floor behind you. Push into the mat to lift. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, left elbow hooks over your right knee. Turn and twist the upper body back. So your rib cage is now facing the right side. Can you use the left elbow to push your right knee out as you turn and twist? Look over the right shoulder. Release, come back to center. Come back onto your knees, all fours, and then release the left knee. 2 rounds of cat-cow to reset the spine. Inhale, arching the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, chin comes up. Exhale, round chin to your chest. Shoulder blades spread apart. Inhale, arching the back, lower back, mid back, upper back, chin comes up. Exhale, round, slowly round, chin to chest. Crown of the head towards the floor. Push the mat strongly. Come to find flat back. And then switch. Right knee behind your left knee. Separate the feet well and then sit back. 2 sit bones heavy on the floor. If you need to use a block, use a block. Both knees stacked. Inhale, arms reach up. Full stretch. Now hinge forward. Hinge forward as much as you can. Keep the upper arms behind your ears. Sit bones push back towards the room behind you. And then hands to the floor. Start to walk forward. Crawl the fingertips as far forward as you can. And then you can look forward with the forehead. Chin, can you slide the chin over your knees? Slide the chin over your knees to keep the neck extended. But keep walking the fingertips forward, inner arms long. Come back to center. Very nice, tall spine. Now put the left foot outside your right knee. So you're stepping well with the left foot on the floor. Left hand behind you. Push into the mat to lift. Right arm reaches up, extend. Exhale, bend the right elbow. Hook it over your left knee. Turn and twist. Rib cage is now facing the left side. Can you lift up and then exhale, turn and twist, looking over your left shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Turn and twist. With the right elbow, push the left knee away. Good, come back to the center. Release the legs, come into your downward dog. Full stretch here. Knees to the floor. Have a seat cross-legged. We're going to end with double pigeon. So double pigeon is where the shins are in line with each other. So have the left shin flat on the mat. Flex the left foot. Now the right outer foot is going to come on top of your left knee. And then the right knee, wherever it goes, wherever it lands, allow it to happen. For this pose, it's tight for many people, so don't worry if you can't get it. If you would like to, and it feels more comfortable for you, you can have a block or a pillow or a blanket underneath here. Otherwise, both arms lift up, extend, exhale, hinge forward, hands touch the floor. You can crawl the fingertips forward any amount. Allow the chin to reach forward and the forehead to come forward towards your fingertips. So we're looking forward, looking at your fingertips as you bow the body down. Come back to center, release, and then switch. Right shin on the floor, left foot over the right knee, and allow the left knee to fall, to drop wherever it wants to go. Inhale, arms reach up, legs in the spine. Exhale, hinge forward as much as you can. Hands touch the floor. Walk the fingertips forward. Crawl the fingertips forward as much as you can. Allow the sit bones to ground heavy into the mat. Extend the inner arms long, extend the spine, and have the forehead looking forward. Sit bones push back, inner arms lengthen forward. Slowly coming back up. Release. Have both feet on the floor. Come into butterfly pose. So slowly your feet touch. Hold on to your ankles. Lift the chest tall, lift the spine tall. And exhale, hinge forward. Slowly coming back up, place the hands underneath the knees. Bring the knees to touch as you bring your forehead towards your knees. Allow the shoulder blades to release. Let the hips start to release. Let the neck, let the head be heavy. Slowly come back up. Place the hands beside you and then drop the knees towards your right. Pass through center, knees to your left. Feel windshield wipers over here just to release the hips. And we are done for today. I hope that was really opening for your outer hips. I definitely feel much more opened. Have a great day, rest of your day wherever you are, and I hope to see you soon.